Hello guys, AC here. Today I've got a Cerruti 1881 Bella Notte, meaning beautiful night in Italian. I was actually speaking to a subscriber of mine, and this fragrance is a discovery thanks to him. Max Nova. Max, big shout out to you. Thank you. Uh, Basically, this fragrance is a beautiful fragrance, has not been reviewed on YouTube, so this is an exclusive review. And I think it's a dream of every reviewer that they should be able to discover something for the Fratcom. So this is my discovery for the Fratcom. Hopefully you like it. This was released in 2014 and the perfumer is Oliver Crest. This gentleman has done some amazing fragrances. One of them, which I quite like, YSL's Black Opium. There's another one which I really like that one, and that is Jean-Paul Gaultier Cocorico. I think he's also done Black Excess by Paco Rabanne. As you can see, these fragrances are all evening fragrances. That means this guy is a specialist in making evening fragrances. That's the inference I'm drawing. So, here is the bottle. The bottle is sort of dark greenish blue in color, and I've given it a fair bit of wearing, as you can see. And here's the box, nothing special. Okay, so let's get down to the fragrance. I've got a dry down on my left hand as usual, and I'm going to start with a fresh spray. I like the atomizer. It gives out a huge burst of juice, but I've missed twice. Third time lucky. And the first thing you'll smell is a very unusual opening. It smells leathery right from the start, but it's not a leathery fragrance. Okay, the first thing you will notice is there's a note here which you might have smelled in a very popular fragrance, and that is the note of cardamom, and the kind of cardamom that was used in La Nuit d'Along. Literally, when I smelled it for the first time, I thought, I've smelled this somewhere. So the initial burst is a slightly sort of creamy, but very bright, uplifting, herbal, spicy smell. And the one note that will dominate is cardamom. For the first 15 minutes, you smell that beautiful cardamom from La Nuit d'Along. The note description mentions bergamot, citron, and lemon. I don't get any of the citruses. They're just playing a supporting role. You get sort of jasmine. You get nutmeg. And you get cardamom, that beautiful cardamom. And this is like the sixth flanker of the 1881 Cerruti. The most popular one is the original release. There was another one which is very popular, is Cerruti 1881 Black. This to me is somewhere in the middle, but it's got even more nicer things to offer, which we'll discover. In about 15 minutes time, this fragrance hits that beautiful sweet spot. The sweet spot of this fragrance is that lovely, spicy, flowery, leathery. Yeah, I think what they've done is use 3 or 4 spices beautifully. Nutmeg, you know that it can be overwhelming. Nutmeg here is playing a supporting role to the cardamom. There's also a juniper note included, which is very manly kind of a note. And along with that jasmine, and there's another note of cilantro. It creates this beautiful, extremely nice, slightly peppery. There's Sichuan pepper as well. Very, very nice cardamom. Very nice cardamom. So all these spices and jasmine and cilantro note, they're creating this beautiful, amazing, dazzling middle. Lovely, lovely fragrance. The fragrance will sort of go into its base in about half an hour to 45 minutes. So here is the dry down. The dry down is so different than the starting. The starting is spicy cardamom, not spicy, but beautiful cardamom with some flowery notes and many spices playing a nice little symphony, if you like. The dry down is completely different. It has a nice vanilla note, very nicely done, but it's not a sweet vanilla. Yeah, it's a fragrant or aromatic dry vanilla, and there's a cedar note, and along with the cedar there's a hint of patchouli. So The cardamom never dries down, it goes into the background. So the dry down is more sort of woody, aromatic, and very late in the dry down, this becomes the cedar notes, dark aspects do come out a little bit. And it makes perfect sense. It's called Bella Notte. So as the night recedes into midnight, the fragrance becomes slightly darker and deeper fragrance. When you smell the middle of the fragrance and the dry down, it will remind you of another fragrance. Here it is. Eau de Beau by L'Occitane. And it makes sense. Some people online have compared Bella Notte to, let's say, a lighter version of Tobacco Vanille. They're not wrong, you know. All these spices are creating this slight dry tobacco feel as well. But the star of the show in the dry down is that nice vanilla with that cardamom, slight tobacco aspect, and cedar. So if you like cedar, if you like vanilla, if you like cardamom, this fragrance will really, really amuse you. First thing is, it's not a linear scent, yeah? It starts off somewhere, ends up somewhere. All that fun just tells me that this is a really nice fragrance. And it reminds you of Eau de Beau as well, quite a bit, about 50-60% Eau de Beau, because Eau de Beau has the same thing, right? Vanilla. So in a nutshell, occasions, I think I've already touched on that, is an evening fragrance. I would say weather-wise, summer evenings, autumn evenings are best suited. I could not guess, because I've not tested it in winter, I could not guess whether this will work in winter or not. It'll definitely work on a warmer spring evening. It's an evening scent. Fun scent, lovely scent, date scent, absolutely. You can't go clubbing with this because it will just not be able to project itself beyond few arm's length. Value for money is tremendous. This is a 75ml bottle. I got it for £18. Yeah, what a beautiful fragrance. And I'm comparing it to Eau de Beau, which is about £45. So, you know, it's a great value for money. So basically, is sort of a 6 to 10 hour fragrance. Yeah, if you put it on your shirt, you'll get a longer performance. In terms of projection, for the first half an hour, this is beast mode. Everybody will smell you. I've tested in a room full of people, and everybody smelled me. It comes closer after half an hour and becomes a skin scent after about 4 hours. But that skin scent lingers on for, let's say, 6 to 8 hours, even 10. In terms of sillage, good, strong sillage. If you put it under your shirt, you'll smell this for the entire duration of the fragrance, that is 6 to 8 hours. So, ranking. The kind of smell this is going to impress a lot of people. It's quite modern. It was released in 2014. So I'd say, you know, you can wear this about 6 to 9 months in a year. High value for money. Really nice fragrance. Very modern. It'll appeal to a lot of people. Quite versatile as well. Age group is not a factor. Anybody can wear this. Let's say anybody starting 16 to anybody in their 40s, 60s, 70s. Quite versatile scent. So I'll give it a good 8 out of 10. Also, this is an unknown quantity. So this is an ace up your sleeve, right? Not a lot of people know about this. Great scent. Hope you liked the review. And if you did, do give it a like. AC, signing off. Namaste.